Hi, you're watching LSTV. I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Sophie, and today we're answering the freshers' most desperately asked question.
Which library do I go to? So we're here at Laidlaw Library.
The busiest but by far the nicest of all the libraries here.
Yeah. The only people that really manage to get a seat here are the psychos that wake up at 5 AM and queue outside and wait for it to open.
Because of the amount of courses that are based here, it truly is a fight to the death to try and find a seat.
Yeah, if you are doing a degree at the University of Leeds, you can guarantee your book will be in this library. And even if you're not doing a degree, you'll probably find something you like. So here we are in one of Laidlaw's many group rooms, which you can book online through the student services. And whenever I come in, I always do feel like a little businesswoman at a little conference.
After a long and hard journey, we finally found the Health Sciences Library inside the Worsley building.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not struggling to find it, you must be a genius. There is a lot of debate whether this is a real library, as they only stock the kind of books for medical students, so does it really count?
This area is mostly for silent study only, but there is a separate room for group projects which has some solid soundproofing.
Yeah.
It's impressive. We are now here in Edward Boyle, or Eddie B to the locals, and a personal favourite with those who follow the infamous Leeds Fest Facebook page.
This is the library where your seating choice really will determine your life at university. With each floor having its own specific characteristics, it's very important you find the right floor for you.
We are currently on level 8 in the basement.
Personally, I believe the people that come here are low-key psychopaths, as it is so dark. I don't know how anyone can enjoy working in this kind of environment. But it's also probably the quietest floor for the silent study because no one wants to be here.
For some random reason, you enter on floor 9. On that floor is mainly just group work areas and printing space, so you probably won't spend too long on that floor.
Floor 10 is the pinnacle of edgy Leeds. If you go up there, it is probably the loudest floors, but also the most entertaining. If you enjoy people watching, I 100% recommend it.
If you're on floor 10, you're not working. So you're either lying to someone else or lying to yourself. I'm sorry, but it's true. Floor 11, you're more likely to do some actual work. It's mostly science and engineering.
When you go up there, you can already feel the presence of third years glaring at you, hoping that you don't steal their seat.
Floor 12, not that different.
The most notable thing about it is that it is bright yellow. So if you're scared of falling asleep, the colour will stop you.
And finally, 13 is just for postgrads, so you're not likely to be able to get in there at all. Finally, we have made it to the Brotherton Library, our last stop on this whirlwind adventure. This is the Bodleian equivalent, but not quite as great.
This library really symbolises what Leeds University wishes it was, but in reality it's very much Eddie B.
For the most part, this is fully silent study, which is great if you work in that kind of environment, but only great if you have a solid 8 hours of battery life on your phone or your laptop.
Yeah. If you're hoping to find a plug socket, you're kidding yourself. There's probably 3 in the entire building and they're always being used. And if you go down to the very bottom floor, there is no Wi-Fi and no signal. So if you want to just tune out from the world, it's great. But if also you want to be killed by a serial killer, that is definitely the place to go for it. So that's all from us today in terms of tour, but before we go, here's some key tips for any freshers about to join the University of Leeds. Number 1, do not get a room for just yourself. I can promise you now, everyone in the library will hate you.
Number 2, freshers, please don't take anyone else's seat. If people are there, they're clearly working.
Number 3, and probably the most important, is learn your library find. There are 2 different types which are all documented on the library's website, and if you get up to £30 worth of library fines, you will in fact be banned from the library until you pay it off, and if you don't ever pay off your library fines, you will not be allowed to graduate.
So when it comes to your libraries, choose wisely.
Thanks for watching that. What am I supposed to say again?
LSTV video.
Oh. Thanks for watching that LSTV video. Don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button.
Well done. I'm proud.